Hey, what's up guys? It's AG, and in this short video, we're going to discuss an interesting series of events with the recent hotfixes that were added to Delves within the last couple of days, and what are my thoughts on it. Before we dive in, please smash that like button as it helps me with the YouTube algorithm. We are currently on a journey to reach 100 subscribers. If you like World of Warcraft, I'll be releasing content weekly, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing. But without further ado, let's dive in. So, Blizzard recently added some hotfixes these last couple of days that changed the difficulty for group and solo play in Delves. Blizzard left an explanation as to why they did this in their developer notes. In quote, "Our goal is to match the difficulty of solo and group play as much as possible in Delves. When looking at data on group Delves, we notice unexpectedly low combat times coupled with unexpectedly high lethality. We identified the root cause of this issue and corrected it. This fix will increase the health scaling of enemies per additional player present, but we are also reducing the damage scaling of many abilities to compensate." Now, I understand Blizzard wants to have an equal playing field for delves. As a player, we would want to have some level of accomplishment when completing a delve, but I don't necessarily agree with Blizzard making group play as difficult as solo play, and here's why. Most people want to group up in delves to try and farm for gear in a much faster way. Delves are supposed to be similar to world events where you go casually farm for gear or loot. It's that principle of casually farming loot with my friends or guildmates in a non-sweaty or competitive way that attracts me to playing delves. If I wanted to have a much more competitive group play, I can play Mythic Plus or Raids. But wait, there's more. Blizzard added another hotfix the next day on September 13th with an explanation as to why they're reverting some changes. In quote, "Over the last day, we've sought to address the unintended circumstances where certain group compositions made health of enemies lower than they would be if you went into a delve by yourself. We also tried moving some of the harder affixes from first appearing in Tier 9 and above into Tier 8. The results were not what we hoped for. We've now brought enemy damage back down to closer to our targets. The most difficult affixes have been sent back to Tier 9, and scaling adjustments should make group and solo play less lethal." So by mistakenly increasing the difficulty, Blizzard essentially made things even more difficult for solo and group players and have decided to tune things back down to a much more tolerable level. With all these hotfixes happening on September 12th and 13th for Delves, my question is, what is the vision of Delves for Blizzard? Are Delves going to be casually friendly for solo and group players that give the opportunity to acquire gear in a much more less competitive state? Or is Blizzard looking to include delves in a more competitive and difficult state just like Mythic Plus and raiding? One thing I felt Blizzard should have done was to wait at least until the season concluded and ask for player feedback on the state of delves and what we felt could be improved or changed if it was necessary, instead of making these quick decisions so soon in the expansion release. And that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And what do you guys think of the recent hotfixes for delves? Do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments below. Alright guys, I'll see y'all in the next one.